A long time ago, exactly 43,000 minutes ago last month, I did quick overview of Stalker Lost Alpha. At end of video I said, but if you would like to see me play it, just write in comments, Boris please more Alpha Blin. Naturally there was more comments and supporters of this idea than there is swear words in Russian language, но пиздец. So here I am my friends, back with some more cheeky brick. Yes, Boris! So let's continue at the place where we left off last time. I will leave link in description to previous video, so you can see small overview and introduction of the game. But let's start off this video with the longest loading screen ever made, блять. Maybe the key to playing this game is to never load. That is like the perfect motivation to never die in this game. You want to play for 5 minutes and then load for 10? Shit no, блин. You will learn the ways of the sneaky preaky. Or end up like that guy. So before I started playing this Lost Alpha for first time, people told me, boys, there is no cheeky preaky in this game. But as you saw in previous video, yes there fucking is. The bandits, they still scream cheeky preaky замки, so do not worry. You do get a full Stalker experience every time you play this game. And yes, the game is still as difficult as shooting Makarov pistol with eyes closed, a target that is 5 kilometers away and moving. Some more things you should know about this game if you have not played it. Compared to original Shadow of Chernobyl, there is a lot more forest and grass here. And this will take down performance of your computer even if you are running GTX 980 as I am right now. I mean, my computer it is not bad, but this shit is running at 30, maybe 25 FPS right now. It's crazy shit, but man, the game is good. Bullets in this game, they have to be equipped. Deceptive red barrels of destruction do not explode when you shoot at them. And as much as I have played this game and what I have heard of people say, many of the new missions that have been added, they most of all feel like fetch quests. You just run for long distance, get some artifact or some PDA and then run the fuck back. Or what do I know, maybe developers wanted it to be like this. You run to save Mr. Fox and seconds later find yourself stuck in a game bug. Okay, seriously, what is up with this helicopter? Yes, you come closer. I can see your Western Spy Squad from here. Heels to ground, suka! Will someone forgot their morning vodka? Is best cure for radiation poisoning. And also for a rough Monday morning. Okay, sorry, I got carried away. As I said before, you got to save Mr. Fox. Oh, and what do you know, my objective is to go back to Sitorovich again. Okay, maybe there is some logic behind this madness. Running around repetitively gives you the best opportunity to admire the scenery. And of course do the side missions that Sitorovich, the greedy fucking cruel overlord, will assign you to do like right now. Ну пиздец. You know there is like 50% chance that original game developers decided that the zombies were actually really fucking fast runners, instead of those brain dead guys that were in Shadow of Chernobyl. Okay, fuck this sea of anomalies, I'm going inside. As the Boris enters the room, he is greeted by a hatch, some boxes, and Vася! Блин, this is why I have not been heard from you so long. Ой, блин. I heard you moved back with your mama, but this is not normal, man. Barrels, a fucking dungeon. You didn't even eat your food, man. Still tastes good. Istislav Superstar slowly climbed down ladder. He is greeted by nothing at all. Okay, guys, I think it is about time for a small fairy tale. Once upon a time in 2001, a group of developers announced that they are going to make a game about Chernobyl, a shooter game with very deep storyline and a hint of mystery. Originally to be released in 2003, this game sadly was postponed many times. Until 2 years later, in 2003, when a pre-alpha version emerged and every Slav gamer's eyes opened wide for World of Gaming. I mean, well, this was pre-alpha version, so... Опа, zombies! Wait, hold on. Am I shooting rubber bullets again? Oi, Sitorovich, now you will pay. Well, the good news is that the zombies are still as slow as usual. The bad news is that the story is not over yet. So pretty much the original developers of this game, they ran into some trouble when trying to develop this game all by themselves. The physics, the atmosphere, the X-ray engine that runs this whole game, the weather simulation, the artificial intelligence. Блин, I see why they were having trouble. Опа, toilets! Okay, let's take a very small break from story time. I need to put this game to the ultimate test. of toilet destructibility. Did the developers get it right? Okay, maybe they were too busy emulating zombie sounds. Developer Alexei was like, hey man, should we make the toilets destructible? And Maxim said, this is for toilet destructibility, what should we... And that was the end of that conversation. Man, they really nailed the atmosphere in this game. I mean, I suggest you watch this video on full screen at night, it's really good. Or just download the fucking thing, it's free to play anyway. Ah, smell that fresh Chernobyl air. Ah, it smells like low quality internet memes. So my story it continue. In 2005... Okay, calm down, it's almost over. So in 2005 a company called THQ showed their deep interest of this stalker game. And with their help, I'm sure it was mostly financial, 2 years later in 2007, finally Shadow of Chernobyl was born. But the Iron Fist of THQ forced the final product to be something significantly different from that of which was originally planned. So a lot of things were changed, many missions were taken out, the environment is completely different, and many visual components had to be taken out to actually make the game work on their custom-made engine at reasonable frame rates. And as it turns out, some hardcore fans of the original game came together and got hold of the content that was scrapped along the 6 years of development. And guess what? Lost Alpha was born. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Man, every time I start playing Lost Alpha, I feel like there is sense of mystery to this game. I mean, Shadow of Chernobyl is polished and shelf ready, but this is a modification. This is the original scrapped content included. This is like a raw, unfiltered feed from straight developer's brain. And that's why I love this game, my friends. It might feel very raw at some points, but it is definitely as real as it gets. The edges of this game, they are not just rough, but they are as dented and beaten as a Russian ladder after a good day of Moscow traffic. So enjoy, my friends. Enjoy this series of videos. Опа! Сидорович! First of all, блять, why the fuck you give me rubber bullets? I almost got eaten. Second of all, you got some batteries here? Hey, Gopnik, slow down. There is nobody here. Who the blin are you shooting at? Well shit, I was hoping for bullets, but guitar even better. Now I can do my own fireside picnic with shashlik and my... Oh, you actually cannot play it. Блять. The visual effects, they look very gorgeous. But if they put the equal amount of Сука! If they put equal amount of time and effort into making this game run at 60 FPS and not fucking crash, then it would have been the perfect game. I mean, the game is also already very good, especially if you know the backstory of this whole Chernobyl exclusion zone in the books and the movies that this game is based on. I mean, Stalker is not just about collecting weapons and shooting down mutants. It is also about telling the story throughout the atmosphere of the... I really do not feel like loading for 10 minutes again. Man, fuck this, I'm making some buterbrod. А нам всё равно, а нам всё равно. End of month is nothing to be ashamed of. Mr. Freddie Mercury, I come to you for assistance. You said you needed some help with some kurva bandits stealing your compot. Man, look at that scenery. Shit, I could just stand here for hours. If only I did not have to kill these bandits. Maybe there would have been a more peaceful way. Maybe we could have just gotten along. Ha! Or maybe not! Return Mr. Mercury's compot at once! Блин, does everyone play the guitar here? Or did I just stumble across a 3-man army of campfire singers? And no compot! Блин, it feels so good to finally play this game. It feels like home. Oh, there is the compot stealing a bastard. I think it is time I introduce him to my little friend Mr. Knife. 3 little bandits on the bridge. 2 of them are dead and 1 is a snitch. Оп, пиздец! Опа! Haha! Time to load again! Блин, you know knives didn't work that way. You dead yet? Блин, wasting bullets on some sniper. Might as well use grenade next time, maybe. What's this shit now? Oh, his neighbor Vadim drunk again. Ай, блять, I told you, stop smoking in hallway! No, friends, this part of map is called garbage. It is called garbage because there is garbage here. And this place is as radioactive as smoking a stick of plutonium on a hot summer day. But not problem, my friends, there is simple solution for this. Ой, блять. Нам все равно. Эй, братан, tell me please, do you have more vodka for... Блять, you also with guitar band. You need to report this to authorities. Hello, Mercury, man. I took care of Kapot stealing sniper for you. He not take your stuff anymore. Блин, am I sober already? How long was the conversation? Опа, tunnel. Better get ready to receive some Boris. Man, this place looks good. Maybe I can move in here. Maybe I can start some indoor shashlik grilling. I mean, the post-apocalyptic Chernobyl fire hazard rules are a joke anyway. Am I seeing a hotel room? Oh, what заебись. Okay, friends, I will end this episode for now. Let's continue next time with exploring this long tunnel and this nice hotel room, блин. Okay, check back again next time for more Lost Alpha. But until then, my friends, stay cheeky-breaky.